Good evening, Heavenly Tea viewers. I am doing a healing for the planet tonight. Second part, because whenever I sense things building, I have to. You probably feel that too. There are times, and in this case, there are certain indicators, and right now I'm experiencing an indicator with some members of my family who do not normally act in the way they are acting, which tells me instantly that there's been a balance tip in this battle, the last battle. There are many pushes from the dark elements, and that is what I'm experiencing at the moment, a big push from the darkness. How do they do this? I don't want to go into detail, but they use the energy of sacrifice. So earlier I was talking to the souls of the little ones who get carved up for this despicable purpose, taking them back into their beautiful soul harmony, back to their full soul selves, away from the trauma of their passing. So we know more and more people are seeing more and more the horrors that had been behind, just beneath the surface of all we've been living. It's hard once you know it to function normally. You cannot function normally. You have to act on a very different level. In my case, in your case, it's about grace. It's about the divine energy, that which we call love. Yeah, the big power of creative source love. So this Christ energy is the higher level of our awareness, of our being, that we can tune into. It's a good name to have because most of us have a comprehension of what that is. It's the ability to call in greater amounts of love, of true power from divine source, in and through our bodies for the benefit of, yes, of course, ourselves, but for the benefit of all those around us, whether it's healing a human being, someone who is sick, whether it is about the land itself, whether it is about casting out demons. These elements of the human grace, that's what the Christ energy represents. And in these moments, it's not just a moment, is it? It's a continuous evolution of change. But there are key moments where something has to be done with more consequence. So I will add to this video in the notes at least a link to where this full command prayer is that I did earlier this afternoon. And now I'm going to go and talk to my friend, the Torran Man. And actually I may talk to Elfie, I'm not sure. That's, if you don't know, that she's the inner earth ant being person who I've been speaking to over the last year and a half. And produced a book from the conversations I had with her. The Torran Man is a fascinating character from the ancient days of England. This is pre-Arthurian. This is, it's sort of, whether it's Atlantean, because we have a different idea of what Atlantis was. We think of ourselves in Atlantis, but actually there were giants in those days. Okay, you have to think of it that way. And the ancient Britons, when Britain was written differently with an E-Y-N, it was these giants, and many of the ley pathways that are structuring Britain, which have been repolarized mostly for the negative, they were established in that time in this awareness of the energetics of the planet. And this character who came to me, when did he come? I don't know, a year ago, brought through with me and with the help of my lovely friend Yvette, who is in New Zealand, and often if I experience something she might draw it and then I draw it, and we work together so that I can feel and perceive more. So this man is called the Torran Man, and he called me Dottore because yes, I am a doctor of philosophy. Someone was arguing with me about this on X today. That means someone who wants to research, who did research, very thorough. Nothing was handed to me on a plate, I can tell you, for my PhD. Deep, rigorous research gets you the award of a title of doctor. And the Dottore is from this ancient days of when I knew the Torran Man back then. So I'm going to go and talk to him about this consequential moment in time and what in fact we can do, some more information, because when something truly affects me directly, then I know I have to intervene. I'm always in that state of grace, wishing, hoping, desiring, commanding for change, for the good. But when something hits me, then I must. There's no choice in it anymore. I must do what I can in my power. So here we go. I am the living. I give myself a little talk to get into the space I want to be in. Bear with me. I will have my eyes closed frequently, not always, in this conversation. Some people call this channeling. It is a telepathic conversation with another essence. I call in my full soul self from Prime Creation. I command Prime Creator, give me all of me now. I command Prime Creator, I command Prime Creation, give me all of me now. I command Prime Creator, I command Prime Creation, give me all of me now. And you can see and feel how this energy is now coming into me strong, strong, because it was timely. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. I command my spirit to remove all and anything from me which is not authentically me, mine. I command my spirit to remove all and anything from me which is not authentically me, mine. I command my spirit to remove all and anything from me which is not authentically me, mine. And so it is. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I am the living spirit within. I call forth now this beloved being, the Torran Man. Speak to me, my dear friend, what you see on the energetic highways of the planet, of our dear precious Amma, the great host of us all, this earth being. Speak to me what you see and what we can enact, what we can do with our intelligence, our consciousness, our power. May I have this conversation that we can create something good, of long-lasting transitional change for the better, and so it is. I count from 5 to 0 and you speak through me, and so it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Time is ancient and recycled in many pathways, and this time, you know, they will not get the better of us. This is the time, the blossoming, the shift, although the plant, the planet, wobbles upon her axis, played upon by fingers of many hungry for their own experience. There are beings beyond the size you can comprehend who are not only seeing but are being consciously held back from interference. And you are now here with this mainstay channeling to attempt with your human qualities, barred from full knowing, but you know nevertheless enough to summon in the grace and the passage of time and energy in order to reconfigure the distortions wrought upon this place. Your loves, your beloved children, the beloved beings of the planet, those who are killed and slashed and maimed, must be unharmed, must be brought to a state where the internal perception is akin to forgiveness, where there is awareness, where there is comprehension, where there is inner standing of the elements creating the world in truth, and not blind adherence to that which may sway them. There are many still swaying. Amma, 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 you call to her, the earth, and understand that she has bigger fish to fry than little electrical circuits, which are, yes, stimulating your brains. And you see the image I give you with a hand of electricity reaching out through pylons and other such elements, touching the minds of the beings, the humans, through their televisions and their screens. I, and you would wish this to be reversed, for the soul to come through in louder bursts of joy. I. This is your loving knowing wish, this is your desire, this is your correspondence, the nature love of yours. Understanding this strange fascination with technology, yes, it has taken us down highways and roads so that we forget to speak with the waters and the streams, and we forget that our truth is to look after our physical, beautiful bodies in families of loving peace. This involves conversation, this involves emotional sharing, this involves loving, caring, reaching through to a generous transcriptional flow of love. Father, mother, child, grandchild, and on and on and on. You wish, you ask, you call. I. Torran Man. I sensed that interference had been waged on a greater scale, certainly in England. This place of England. There are many eyes upon this place and so much hidden. I wish to break open the bars of information, that which has been hidden in buildings such as those secrets organizations, the parliamentary bodies, hidden and compressed, believed it would be kept out of sight, out of mind. I wish for explosive information to burst through volcanic style, that the literal sludge of decay may be made visible, that we are enabled, that there is a power, that there is an ability to function, to live, defragmented from this appalling structure of control. Currently, no one sees the possibility. We must resolder the wires of governance every single time, every single one. And how do we keep an infrastructure of enabling human beings, children, parents, adults, elderly, to survive and thrive when everything must be cut down, cut off, replaced? It must be shone lit, light through the pathways, that things are revealed, that certain governances are easily able to be cut down and off, recognizing the essential nature of food and water and energy highways, of transportation, of communication. These must be maintained at all costs. Everything else can go to the desert if we would like to. The laws, the legal books, ripped to shreds. Go back to something basic, the Magna Carta, reimagine it. You have enough basic details. Tell the lawyers to rephrase, to find the truth in all their many, many volumes. Tell them to cast out the lies and the compromises, the nonsensical baronials. You are the ones you have waited for. And yes, this awareness of soul, of spirit, spirit-directed intelligent learning that you speak of yourself, ignored because there is no comprehension. The blackmailed, brainwashed, media-hyped idiots, unable to grasp thought. So there must be change in frequency. Certain strands must be switched down and off and out. Transition, see this in your mind, a transition, see this as the transition, the merge through, the new, the better, merge through, because you cannot remove or everything falls apart. You must have replacement. Spring comes after winter. No two leaves are ever the same, but they come on the same branches, and then new branches may grow from that. When a tangled hedge is cut, sometimes the result of the regrowth is far more pleasing. See the light of the sunshine set upon all the darkened places. See it in your beloved family. See the light shine upon their third eye, a quickening, unlike what has gone on before. Yes, let them stew in their juices, but see the light, and you understand the consequence of this spiritual light, the spiritual being, the greater being beyond the human entrapment of soul into body. Small piece of soul from the greater whole, residing temporarily in the body. The access points blocked, but you unblock. And through your genetic experiential connection to your children, you may unblock ha, ha, ha. All you out here listening to this, understand that which comes from you, you may influence for good. Your prayers, your commands, your desires, your pouring in of grace, your summoning of that love is real and potent. Use it daily. You can imagine many do not want to see. They do not want to see that which scares them. That which makes them have to see within what is broken, what is hurt. They are afraid to cry. You understand the cry is the power. The cry dissolves the grime. It is the washing out. You understand. You know this. You pass it on. The crying washes the grime from the soul. The pains in the body indicate where the crying must go. The crying is the release. And the soul can slip into that corner of the body with more grace. The soul is the body of grace, created in source, in love, in that which is the Creator, the great God of all. That which is the mind of all, the creation emanation. This is the essence of love, expanding always. And your husband, your love, he loves you. And the colours you see, that blue, that lilac, that pink, almost a turquoise blue, a pink lilac, that is true, this colour, beauty, bliss, hold that. That is your love with him, and gold, and shine white. He and you are forever in love. We bless him, we love him, we cherish him. And you, sweet one, you will be well, all will be well. All is well, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved. You are loved. You are cherished. You are cherished, you are cherished. All is well. Dear Torran Man, how many are there of you around who can touch the souls and hearts of the humans here with your fingertips to awaken them to their full souls, to bypass these horrid injections and the cutting off in many, many ways, not only fluoride and diet and heavy metal toxicity and the other electromagnetic frequential toxic pathways instilled in both mind, neurons and body, hearing, sight. And let us move through the human populace, all who are here. Bless and love. Love and bless. And wash the dirt away. I. Great love comes not from ignorance or blindness. When the heart is a flowing place from soul into physicality, it does not turn away from torment, pain, suffering, trauma. It sees and it loves. Your first duty is to keep yourself in the state of grace that you may see, hold, love, clear, intend, and repeat again and again. But without your own stability, cleanliness, your own in-rooted power, without your own joyful love, connection, strong in every cell and beyond, in the auric field of yourself, you may not do anything. You will be almost more damaging. You must be in alignment with soul yourself. Keep clean and washed and filled with this Creator. The pattern of your soul, the pattern of your soul being. There are ripples, O and counter, where there are cross currents, refraction waves, there is disturbance. Let them do this and reflect back who and what they have allowed themselves to become. That is the mirror to hold up to that which is opposite of love and life. Speak calm. Speak clear truth. No more words than necessary. Leave the edge at home. Be clear. All that is needed is a clean knife, a clean wipe, that they can, for a second, in their attack, perceive something which is not that which they have become. They have forgotten that anything other than their current state exists. But in the attack, you quietly hold the mirror. That is the moment where the change may be seeded. Much of this will happen. It is the Aikido effect of any battle. Thank you. Is there anything more you would wish to add, Torran Man? The babies you have been looking after. Keep connecting and remembering that is your blissful place. As you help, as you love them, to take them that step away from the trauma of their passing into, once more, their field of soul. They are so close. That little moment of picking up away from the sticking plaster, not even a sticking plaster, just a glue, to the trauma, you hold for a moment this piece of soul and return it. And that is a bliss gift to have touched. Divine Spirit, so clean. Indeed, too many. But look at the souls behind these little ones. They benefit from this growth. They are able to experience a kind compassion towards you who help. This helps them too. I am the living spirit within. This is a sentence of power. You understand. And we give it once more to those who listen to this. This living spirit within, without and around. Living spirit. This powerful current of creation. Nothing can stop it. So it is. Thank you. Thank you. Amma. Amma Earth, you would like to speak. Speak now, beloved Earth. 3, 2, 1 now. Souls who perish on this tidal wave of change will find their root trees. Misery and loss indeed, but not despair. We are and I actually see an image, a little bit like the picture behind me, if you can see it. Imagine, instead we've been told the Earth is a sphere. Imagine it is like a great hollow ball. We are on the inside of this great cup of her, because she is our, for our physical bodies in these incarnations, she is our great mother, holding around us all. She holds this Christ energy field. She is that which is called Sophia. This is the name for the intelligence of this beautiful planet. Amma. And I see millions of creatures, from little porcupines and beavers and little furry guys and plants, almost like extraordinary painting, and human babies, animals, humans, plants, water, rocks, all this extraordinary beauty of mosaic of essence that is her, that is this heavenly realm, the earth. Abba, Anna, Anna, Amma. Then I see the small center spikes of this electrical impulse, these things we would call the AI centers. The size is small. I must speak on this for me. I see the idea of one of these centers. I am not convinced they are real, let's say, but I see it like an acupuncture needle through the middle of it, like a, I don't know, transformative explosion shifting, changing, like a acupuncture needle put into a place of weakness stimulates the natural recovery. This is correct. This is correct. In the same way, you do remove the pus from a boil. This is happening everywhere. You are seeing this pus spewing. Stay in the hills, in the woods. Keep to the rivers. This is not a biblical flood, and yet there will be erasing, removals, drainings. There will be exclusion zones put down like small domes upon the dysfunction, and they will turn upon themselves as rats in a cage. Pray for the innocence. Enable the transition back to the soul when those are torn from life. Many, many, many. I think that is probably enough. I feel there is something more. Amma, is there something you wish still to speak? Speak through me now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The troubles of transition will overwhelm in some ways and some days. Moses parting that sea high up impossibilities. You will be traumatized by things you witness, and understanding must be rigorous. You will be helping, cleaning. Traumatic memory is heavy. It is important to remove and to understand. You are entitled to command in that which will sustain you. You do this daily so that you may sustain the others, so that you may enable, help, repair, soothe, reconnect soul to soul, body to soul, departed being to soul. You must receive replenished nourishment. Command. I command, Creator, my beloved Source, my full soul self, bring me in all possible ways of goodness, resources, the monies, the goodness I need to sustain my life, my intention, my purpose, my mission. I command my full soul self, bring to me the monies, the abilities in all ways to sustain my mission, my purpose, my good work and my pure good self of health and well-being. I command my full soul self. Provide, bring, nurture and nourish me with all the money I can use and need to sustain my life, myself, my purpose, my mission, my good works, that I am healthful, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Massive change is coming. I close it there for now. I'm Dr. Isabella May. This is Activating Our Human Potential. I will see you very soon. Thank you for listening and feeling with me.